Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been some time. I don't know what to say. I guess we'll get more into the video, but obviously you guys clicked on this video for a reason, to recreate this makeup look. I hope you guys enjoy it, and without further ado, let's just dive right into the video. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and begin with my foundation. I did already go ahead and moisturize my face with my usual, what is it, from Wet n Wild, my little blue primer. But I'm still going in with the Maybelline Fit Me, and then I am also going to be using a lot of the other Maybelline Fit Me cosmetics that I just got. Kind of do like a review, I guess, to see on how they work. I want to try a couple different little products with their powders, their contour sticks, so we'll see. So time to also catch up. Say it with me. It's been a minute. Okay. The amount of times, I think I should have got more foundation. The amount of times that I have honestly tried to start filming, because I know I said I was going to start filming for the summer, and over here looking for my mirror. I know I said that I was going to start filming for the summer. That was the plan, because I was not going to be taking summer courses. I was mainly just going to be working. Like I said, I did try to film like multiple times. I had tried filming a cleaning my room organization, and I recently did I was going to do like a cooking with Nana again, where I was doing like keto brownies and just showing like what I had got from the store. But every time I did those, I just didn't post them or never finished the video. And recently we actually had a death in the family, so that has been pretty hard with the family. And then I do have another family member who is actually currently in the hospital still, so that's been a lot. Work has been super busy. I'm glad that my hours were able to get upped for this summer, so that has definitely been nice. Those paychecks be looking pretty nice. Can't forget the neck. I probably shouldn't have kept my hoodie on. But oh my gosh, speaking of, so I guess going into this with the whole family thing, because we actually went up to New Mexico and just got back a day ago. Today's what, Tuesday? So yeah. We got back on Sunday, and driving in the rain on the way back was crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and insert a photo here. Okay, and this is what it looked like going into Junction. I think it was we were in Menard. I think that's what that one was. And it was scary going through there. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to my concealer. This is another one of the Maybelline Fit Me. This is in 22 Wheat. And then I also did get another little beauty sponge just to try it out. So I'm going to try to keep this one with my concealer, my light concealer, and then for my contour concealer stick, so that way I can just go ahead and keep with my black ones for my foundation. So yeah, that was pretty scary. Luckily we had made it. Once we got into Junction, it was raining pretty bad to where it started flooding, but we didn't get any hail. As soon as we left from Junction though, it started hailing. I was monitoring the radar the entire time that we were driving, and as soon as we were trying to stay ahead of it and everything, to stay out of the storm, stay ahead of it, whatever, we were entering in another storm. So no matter if we slowed down or sped up trying to drive and get back into town, we had a storm. While we were there in New Mexico, it actually rained on, when was this, Saturday? Friday? Yeah, Friday. And it flooded, actually pretty bad. And that was a little scary, just because, I mean, we were in an SUV, so it wasn't super bad, but you could see cars, we were seeing pictures of cars in the different parts of the town that were normal trucks had water up to the top of the tires. So yeah, that was crazy. So I'm going to be getting a new desk soon, so I will be having a new setup to be filming, which is nice. I'm excited for that, so that way I don't have to just keep filming in my bathroom. How have you guys been doing? Hope all of you have been doing well and are staying in good health, staying safe with the rain. Switching over to my contour. I've been wanting to do cream contour for a while now to just kind of test it out, but this is the Maybelline Fit Me as well. See if it'll focus here a bit. It is in shade Coconut. It's $3.55. It's a shine-free balance. So that's what it looks like on the inside. Yeah, let's test this. Oh, okay. I kind of hope that I wind up liking this because, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so let's test this out. So yeah, the weather has been super crazy, as I was saying. It's supposed to be, in the forecast it says that it's supposed to rain like all week, so, which I'm totally okay with. Look, see, my radar. It says light rain starting, likely stopping soon. So, I mean, I love storms, honestly, but yeah. Except for when we're trying to go to IKEA and we have to like drive in the rain, I'm not all for that. But that's okay. I'm also not that big of a fan of contouring my nose just because, one, I'm not that good at it, and two, I don't know, I just don't really contour my nose, I guess. But I thought, why not try it with this new product? Alrighty, so that wasn't that bad. I actually like this sponge pretty well. Most sponges, I guess they're not bad. Like this one has been my favorite. And this is a Wet n Wild one. And then, oh, excuse me, this one's a Diosa one. I don't know. I got it from HEB. Obviously. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go ahead next go into the Maybelline Fit Me loose finishing powder. This is in shade 5, or shade Fair, number 5. Let's see if it'll, the lighting, you know. But let's try this out. And then I have another little powder sponge here. I told you guys I just got this stuff. I'm like trying to open the little thing. So I don't know if you guys follow me on my Nana Instagram account. If you don't, right here, it'll also be down in the description. Make sure that you go follow that account. But I did post that I got the home edit book. I was so excited. We had went to Joann's and they had it there. I was like, oh my gosh! And my girl was like, okay, get it. I was like, okay. And what's it called? I get in the car, I was like looking at it, I was so happy. Alright, so as far as the stick that I used for my contour, it actually is not very sticky. I know like with most concealers, like with cream contours, they tend to be more sticky, like you have to set them. I'm still obviously going to set it, but you could leave it like this. I don't think that it's It's not sticky, it's not like smudgy. That kind of makes sense with it. Usually, sometimes I do use the Becca, yes, Chloe Malika bronzer sometimes in there. But as always, I always use my Anastasia contour palette, the light to medium. But the little birthday NARS like sample birthday gift set, which is this one. And this is in shade, or this is part of the Laguna. Yeah. So, I don't know, because I usually also go in like my Celebration Foundation powder. But we're just going to kind of try these things out, okay? So I guess it's a trying new, I could almost make this into a drugstore review. You know what? We'll see what the thumbnail title and all that comes out to. But, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and go with this, with the MAC 168 SE brush. Just a bit of a angled like contour brush. Alright. I keep like looking back here, so if you guys see me look more like to the right, it's I'm looking into the mirror at the camera. But let's go ahead and I guess move on to the brows. So since I usually don't fill in my eyebrows, I don't get pomade, I don't get extra powder, stuff like that. I did used to have the little powder for my eyebrows, which to me, it was just a light eyeshadow basically. So whenever I fill in my eyebrows, I do use my Tarteist Pro palette still, but I go in with this edgy brown, or the brown shade edgy, with just my little angled brow brush by e.l.f. It's a small angled brush. I just dip into that and then kind of fill in where I need to. And then if I need to go in a little bit darker because I see that it is too light, I will go in with this darker brown here, which is called Smoked. And sometimes I will just mix them as well, but okay, brows are done. So finally got lashes again. I got my double wispies that I used to always wear. And then I also did get these. These are the Ardell 252 Mega Volume. And I was like, okay, that's like more of a dramatic kind of thing. Don't always wear them. And yeah, so I'm kind of excited. So most likely from here, I honestly really liked this Maybelline Fit Me. You know what? It's a foundation. That's probably why. That's probably why it looked so well. But shoot, I recommend it. Use this for your contour, bronzer, whatever you want to call it. It worked really good. And I think right now it was on sale at H-E-B for like $4. It's like regular $6 or something like that. I don't know. It's on sale though. Oh my gosh, you guys. So I ran out of storage on my camera because I hadn't emptied my little SD card. So I went to go like download all like the clips from here or whatever. And I was like, you know what? I'll do one eye. Then I'll film the other one by the time it's done downloading. By the time I was putting the shimmer on my eye, I realized I had already did both eyes. I went in with the Urban Decay Naked Honey palette. So, and then honestly, this is the first time I've used this palette, and I'm usually one to always go with more neutrals and bright colors, but I have tons of bright palettes now, which I love. I went ahead and just used the regular brush that comes with it. It comes with the little fluffy blending side, and then it has your regular shadow packing, or packing shadow side, whatever. So I went ahead and to go ahead and put as my base color, I went in with Sweet, and then I went in with, what is this, Swarm, and I just went over with the little blending brush. I just tapped all along my lid, and then started getting closer to just mainly once I got into the Swarm shade, I went ahead and just got closer more to my crease and drugged that all the way from my outer corner to my inner corner. Then I skipped into Keeper and did the same thing, focused it more on the outside of my outer corner. These are pretty well pigmented. They're not too pigmented though, I will say, so I guess that's what I like about those. Then I went in with Drip, which is this shade right here. That one is a little bit more of a brown compared to these. Those are more like your transition shades. So once I went into Hive, I did focus that more on like the outer side of my crease here in my outer corner. Then I went in, same thing with Drip. And then when I went in lastly with Sting, Drip, I went ahead, still dragged it a little bit, but kept it more in my crease. However, Sting, I did just keep on more of that outer corner. And then for that center shade where I have that shimmer, I went with HBIC, which is this shimmer kind of gold. It's not like a rose gold type of, it's more like a gold like that. It's not one of like the brighter golds on here. So if you don't have this palette, just use shades similar to that color. I do need to do the bottom shadow, so that was good. I did catch that before. But yeah, I also do need to brush this off. I have not done that. Alrighty, so I went ahead and brushed that all off. And with this powder, I usually use my Celebration Foundation powder from it. So whatever was already kind of like on there from before, I just kind of blended that in with everything and tried to make sure that blended in. So before I continue on to my lashes and liner and all, I'm going to go ahead and go in with that same shades, except I'm going to go in with that packing side of the brush here. I'm going to go ahead and go in with Keeper for that lower lash line, which is this one. Next, I'm going to go ahead and go in with a little bit of Hive and Drip, which are these two shades right here. And so with those, I'm going to go ahead and put it closer to my lash line a little bit. Alrighty. And then I'm going to go ahead and take that same brush that I use for my eyebrows, because I do not actually have that flat tapered brush. And I'm going to go ahead and dip into Sting, which was that darkest brown here on the palette. And I'm going to take that all the way up to right under my waterline. So next, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Graphic Black by MAC liner and go ahead and go for my upper and lower waterline. Okay, so once I went ahead and did that waterline, I'm actually going to be taking my e.l.f. blending brush, that little kind of pointed one that I have, and I'm going to go ahead and take some of Punk out of the Tarteist Pro palette. You can use any black color of your eyeshadow, or if you want to use some type of pencil to smudge, just like put a little bit on just the outer V, since we are doing that black waterline, just to add a little bit more definition and color. Okay, so this is what the eyeshadow is looking like. Now I'm gonna go ahead, this is always like my hardest thing, debating on if I want to actually do eyeliner or if I just want to put lashes on. So we're just gonna put lashes on. Alright, so for this look, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and try my regular double wispies. And actually, before I do put on my lashes, I'm gonna go ahead, I just got another one. I honestly love this mascara, and it's super inexpensive. You can get it like at Five Below or H-E-B. It is the Wet n Wild Mega Length. It's this little purple one, and this is what the wand actually looks like. Very thin, and I actually like it. I usually do, if I'm just using my mascara, I will use about 2 coats, maybe 3 coats. Yeah, this, I will say, it gives you length and that volume, like that lift, length and lift. Yeah. Alright, so for my lash glue, I'm going to be using the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive, with aloe. I also got this at HEB as well. And then I'm just going to go ahead. It's with a little brush. If you guys have not used this one, just going to go ahead and put that on my lashes. Oh my gosh, you guys, let me tell you. I'm like looking at my camera and I'm like, I have a camera that flips the screen up. I've been looking through the freaking mirror like I didn't. And then in the meantime, I did go ahead and try to clean off as much as I could for my angled brush because I was looking for another brush for my highlighter and I realized that this is the brush that I used to use for my highlighter and I used it for the black eyeshadow. I was like, but I'm going to go ahead and be taking Fierce the Radiant Blush. Oh wait, was that the right one? Oh, no. I was like, this is not blush. I'm taking Glow Up, which is this highlighter right here. And then, you know, like to be like a glazed donut. So I'll put some on my chin. Usually for my chin, my nose, and my forehead. Most of the time I'll go in with my finger just because it adds, like, you know, the brush isn't taking up the extra highlight. So it will actually put it on my chin. But that's okay. Okay, and then for my inner corner, I'm going to be taking this little yellow brush for my inner corner. And of course I'm going to be going in with my Wet n Wild highlighter as always. I love this so much. Okay, so I went ahead, put a little bit on my brow bone as well underneath. Next, I'm going to be taking, as always, my NYX lip pencil, the natural shade. And actually, before I do that, I'm going to take my makeup wipe that I had. And don't worry, you guys, this is one I had just started using before filming the video because I did have mascara on earlier from work. For my lips though, I did use, how I was saying, that NYX natural lip liner, and then I went in with Cherry lip liner by MAC, and it did come out a little bit more pink, I guess, just from them mixing together. So I used those two, and then where did it go? Oh, I used the Nourishing Lip Tint from Bath & Body, and this is Velvet Mocha. Kind of looks like this. So I'm using the MAC Prep and Prime that I used to always use. I have a little bit left just to spray this on. And then I'm just going to go ahead and go in with my Beauty Blender just so all those little dots do not dry on my face from when I sprayed the Prep and Prime. Okay, so I believe this is the final look. Let me go fix my hair and I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, so I went ahead and just put down my hair. Luckily my hair was kind of still wavy curled, kind of naturally, basically. I love that my bangs are getting to this length that they just kind of flow back, and the fact that I still have like my blonde. I've been wanting to get my hair redone again. I just haven't because I know that I'm gonna miss my dark hair, but at the same time I kind of really want my light hair again. So I don't know, I'm kind of also in between of just getting a wig, like a good wig though, but they're also expensive, so we'll see. But yeah, I hope you guys loved the look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, as always, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, stay tuned for more videos and stay safe as always. Peace.